Dubai tax laws have now changed, and as well as 9% corporation tax, there is a different way to calculate what your overall annual profits are. And this includes entertainment expenses. You're now only allowed to expense 50% of these. Financing costs. You're only allowed to expense 30% of overall earnings as financing costs. And salary. Salary has to now be on an arm's length agreement, has to be reasonable for within your sector, and that's something to consider when you're thinking about setting up a Dubai company. However, I still think it is a good idea for some people, and if you'd like to discuss this further, my name is David Duffy, and you can book a call with me through www.nomadsaccounting.com. So you've now set up your Dubai offshore company, and you're realising it is a little bit difficult to get the bank account set up. Well, currently at the moment, there is around about 3-4 month wait on getting a physical bank account set up, but you can get a digital bank account set up within 2 weeks. You do eventually have to go there to collect the card, and it's best to have a physical bank account, but initially at least it allows you to take sales through the Dubai company and get it started earlier, so you can perhaps leave another jurisdiction where you're paying higher taxes in and close that company down. If you'd like to know more about this, you can call me or book a call directly through the website www.nomad. So you started to make over £100,000 in sales per annum, and now realising that there's a lot of VAT to pay, as well as corporation tax and personal tax, and Brexit is kind of annoying you. Well, come and chat to us, and we can explore options to be a location-independent entrepreneur, save you tax, and also optimise your lifestyle. Contact me, David Duffy at nomadsaccounting.com, or book a call directly through the website www.nomadsaccounting.com. If you're a digital nomad and moving all the time, the question you might be asking yourself is, can I be a non-tax resident everywhere? And the answer is yes, but it's very difficult. You really need a big, large wad of cash living on a yacht in the middle of the ocean. Otherwise, if you want to buy US shares, you need a tax residency somewhere. If you want to set up a stock exchange account, you need a tax residency somewhere. And in theory, if you don't have a tax resident anywhere you are, you should be paying tax there. In practice, it might be a little bit difficult, and therefore you shouldn't do it. If you're an online fitness influencer and looking for a UK accountant, please get in touch. We already have many fitness influencer clients, and we are highly experienced in this area.
So, you've made crypto gains and you're trying to work out what your cost basis is in UK tax terms in order to submit your tax return. Well, there's 3 buckets that you've got to look at. Number 1, did you buy and sell within 1 day? Well, you use average cost. Did you buy and sell within 1 to 30 days? Well, you've got to use a first in, first out method, and more than 30 days, it's back to average cost. If you're been trading multiple currencies multiple times between and holding for more than 1 day but less than 30 days, please give us a call or email me, davidduffy@nomadsaccounting.com, and we can help you work out the tax due.
If you're a Thailand Elite member on the 5-year Easy Access package, you will no longer have the option to upgrade the package to 20 years after August the 15th. So,
did you know that Paraguay is tax-free for foreign income, and it's quite easy to get residency there? So, if you would like to move to South America, Paraguay could be an option for you, and you could live tax-free forevermore.
from June 2023, all companies in the UAE are required to do 3 things, including free zone companies. Number 1 is to register for corporate tax from June 2023. Number 2 is to keep proper accounting records. And number 3 is to file a corporate tax submission with the Federal Tax Authority.
You've made a lot of money with crypto, celebrate success, and now you're going to have to pay some tax on that in order to buy that big house. So you're thinking, Coinly, that seems way too high. It's worthwhile looking through all the transactions and seeing if any of the unit costs are 0. That means that Coinly probably hasn't picked up the original cost and is assuming all of the sale money it's profits. If you want us to look at that for you, contact me, David Duffy at nomadsaccounting.com. We can calculate your crypto tax gains and make it optimized as much as we can. So you're a crypto tax trader, you've got 50,000 transactions, trading 20 currencies, and you've made, say, £2 million in profits. Good time, celebrate success. You've got an abundance problem. But ultimately, you're going to have to pay tax on this via a self-assessment. If you've been doing staking, this is taxable income. It should be added to anything else you've been earning, whether it's rental income and salary, and that could be at the 20 or 40 or 50% mark. If it's capital gains, you get £12,300 capital allowance per year. After that, it's around 10% up to 50,000 in gains per year and 20% above 50,000 in gains per year. If you need help calculating this, contact me, David Duffy at nomadsaccounting.com, or book a call directly through the website www.nomadsaccounting.com, and I can consult you and help you along the way.
So you're sick of Brexit and you want to move abroad and you don't want to pay any high taxes anymore. You want to become a non-UK resident. It depends on how many significant ties you have in the UK. 1. Do you have a UK resident family? 2. Do you have substantive UK employment more than 40 days in the year? 3. Do you have accessible UK accommodation in the UK, as in, do you still have an apartment there? 4. Have you been present more than 91 days in either of the previous 2 tax years? 5. Have you been present in the UK more than any other single country during this tax year? Then you move on to how many significant ties I have, and then how many days am I allowed in the UK before I'm a tax resident or not. If you need more information, you can email me at davidduffy@nomadsaccounting.com, or you can book a call through the website www.nomadsaccounting.com. If you're an online fitness influencer and mainly do your work through Zoom and Instagram, well, you could potentially be a non-UK resident and save a lot of money in tax and still utilise your UK limited company. Or if you're making over £100,000 profit per year, you should potentially looking at setting up an offshore Dubai company.
Before you go and set up an offshore Dubai company because you're making excessive profits online, think about, am I still going to be a UK tax resident? Am I not actually going to leave the UK apart from going to Dubai to set up this offshore company? Well, at that point, any money that you take out of the Dubai company will be worldwide income for you. And unfortunately, the UK taxes worldwide income on a personal level. It's still achievable by managing the money out each year up to around the £50,000 mark. But be considerate of that before you go and spend a whole lot of fees on setting up a Dubai company. It's 0% at that end, but in the UK, on a personal level, you will still be taxed on worldwide income. If you'd like to discuss this further or look at a more optimal strategy, you can contact me, David Duffy at nomadsaccounting.com, or book a call directly via Calendly at the website www.nomadsaccounting.com.
If you're self-employed in the UK and are starting to make bank, well, over £85,000 a year, then you have to start registering for VAT and charging 20%. If that is you have 30 days to register. If you need assistance, contact me, David Duffy at nomadsaccounting.com, and we can help. If you've made money with crypto tax and have really just bought and then held for a long amount of time, the chances are your capital gains will be worked out on an average cost basis. And then any profits, the first 12,300 per year in capital gains is tax free, and after that it's 10% up to 50,000 and 20% afterwards. Spain now offers a digital nomad visa, so if you're in the UK sick of Brexit and don't like the Schengen arrangement where you can only stay 3 months out of every 6 months, then contact us and we can discuss a Spanish digital nomad visa. And the good thing is for the first 5 years, you only pay 15% on €600,000 worth of income per annum. 15% is pretty good to stay in Spain and have visa access there. If you'd like to know more, David Duffy at nomadsaccounting.com. It is quite easy to set up a UK limited company as a non-UK resident. You just become a non-resident director. Maybe you have to go to the UK to set up a bank account there, but other than that, if you have a UK business, whether it is self-employed or UK limited, there is expenses that you can offset against your profits and even some working from home expenses. I would suggest that you look through what is available to you, and really anything can be expensed as long as it was purposefully, exclusively, and hopefully for your business. So if you have an Instagram and you're an online brand and you need to do some events or you need to do some marketing, have a look at if some of that travel and events and experiences that you're going on in order to improve your brand, these things may be expensible, and at that point you can reduce the amount it costs you by tax savings.